Surprising how Senator Ojudu unknowingly revealed there is political rancor between Tinubu and Osinbajo. The two has continued to deny or act as though nothing is going on and has pretended that all is well. In fact, when Tinubu in January 10th precisely made the announcement that he just informed President Muhammadu Buhari of his willingness and intention to go for 2023 presidency, questions were asked that now that he wants to go, supposing his political benefactor, Professor uh, uh, Professor Yemi Osibanjo intends to. He said the discussion now is not about Yemi Osibanjo and that there is nothing between them, and all that. We have heard Tinubu's supporters called Osibanjo all kinds of unprintable names, and one will wonder, they've made insinuations here and there with regards to if Osibanjo wants to contest, why he should or should not, all kinds of things have surfaced on that light. Well, both of them has rather not agreed to the fact that there is something really going on until Professor Judu, who stands with and for Osibanjo, told Nigerians, unknowingly, because he was just expressing himself, how he feels, with the presidency, and he said, what he said really shocking. Let's get all the details. According to a report by Punch, Special Advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari, retired on political matters, Babafemi Ojudu, has vowed to return to farm than support Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu's presidential ambition. Ojudu said this in an interview with a media on Chidi on Saturday. He insists that the Vice President Yemi Osibanjo remains his preferred candidate. Ojudu calls it principle, but its sensitivity and the sensitive nature of it. He wouldn't support the Ajigaba if President Muhammadu Buhari goes on and endorse him. That's something he says Nigerians have not seen, which he will want them to see for themselves. He just preferred Osibanjo to the Jigaba, and not that he is politically allergic to Tinubu. So Buhari will endorse Jigaba. Is that what it means by what he said? And Ojudu will campaign for Atiku. What principle is that? What principle is that? Well, Ojudu has made up his mind, but he must realize that while serving as Osibanjo's political advisor, certain political utterances would dim his political race because Tinubu is Osibanjo's political benefactor, and Ojudu shouldn't leave the impression that the great men are at war. Of course, this is what his statement suggests, that Tinubu may go ahead, may be endorsed by Buhari. If Ojudu chooses to become another Bode George, Tinubu supporters says they are ready to square him down and are just watching to see how these things will play out. Osibanjo can't run for any political structure or office without Tinubu's support. However, Nigerians have disagreed. Ojudu has made it clear that his choice for the 2023 presidency is Osinbajo, the person of the vice president, and his utterance clearly shows that he is ready for Osinbajo no matter what. He said Osinbajo and Tinubu seem not to be at a very clear position right now because of all that is currently ongoing. But again, they are brothers, they know how they settle things. So his statement rather depict that there is something because of all this politics thing not quite sitting well, okay, with the brothers, like he said. They are brothers, they know how they will sort themselves. Okay, so if you look at it quite carefully, if you look at it very well, there is something he said there that may quite not sit with everyone. Okay, said their brothers, they know how they will sort themselves out. One of the things we keep saying over and over again is that has brought Nigeria to where it is right now, to her knees, is a place of sentiment where you know clearly, sincerely speaking, that this person is not qualified, but because of sentiment, you want the person there just because, it's sentiment. It is sentiment. Though you know this person does not meet the benchmark. Take, for instance, your brother who has never taught in a school, has never been with children, in fact, does not like children, is the one you are making the Minister of Education. What will he do there? We'll go there and begin to look at the beautiful young teachers, if he's that kind of randy person, and not pay attention to what education really is. Or a man who has no business being in, a man who has no business, as a doctor, is the one who is calling the shots, who they are making, the minister of of health. You can see that misplacement of priority has brought Nigeria to where it is today. Some people have been, people who could possibly make a huge difference have been sidelined. Those who could possibly bring a different perspective and turn this nation around has been discarded. While we watch on, while we see how things are. So when you look at it, there is no easy way out of it. Is everybody coming on board to say, what do we do? How do we sincerely, make this difference? 2023 is upon us again, is around us again. It is time for us to make a decision. Whether you choose it, whether you like it or not, do you know what? We are going to make a decision. If all things being equal and if this election holds, you and I will have to make a decision. If you decide not to vote, it's still a decision. There are implications to that. These same persons and people will take your vote because your name appear on the voters card and not, and they will do it themselves, and that's where the rigging continues. So whether you decide not to vote is a choice. You've made a decision. If you decide to vote is a choice. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, whatever happens, we'll live with the consequences of the result of whatever has happened. We will have to live with it. So having this, being equipped and armed with this very information, what sort of preparation ought we to make? Are we all not going to get our own very, PVC ready to cast our vote and to ensure that we're not sidelined? Are we not going to get our PVC ready and vote for the candidate we believe in and leave the decision, to see the result? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Tell us what you think. Bye for now. Bye.